it is also clear to me that there is a need for a comprehensive human rights-based migration plan. And I urge the government to end the criminalization of irregular migrants and to develop alternatives to immigration detention, in particular for all children and other groups that are in situations of vulnerability. Malaysia is also not alone in having to grapple with exploitation, extortion and ill-treatment of low-wage migrant workers, including foreign domestic employees. I call on the government to ensure equal access to justice, including free legal aid for all migrants, be they documented or undocumented. It would be important for the government to adopt also a comprehensive refugee protection system, reinforcing the legal status of refugees and enabling their access to employment, to formal education, to health and other essential services. I also call on the government to reinstate access to detention facilities for national monitoring bodies such as WACAM and UNHCR. I heard worrying accounts from several interlocutors of harsh conditions and ill treatment in detention facilities, reports that need to be investigated. It is important that disinformation campaigns and hate speech against migrants and refugees are stemmed. I was at a Daritapur event, which I think showed that Malaysians, refugees and migrant workers can actually come around a table and share food and benefit from each other's rich traditions. And it's really important that we honor, both in Malaysia and everywhere else in the world, that we honor the contributions that migrants make to our societies. And they need to be honored, validated and appreciated. Another phenomenon that is a global one, but sometimes also plays out here in the national context, we have seen more and more anti-rights movements, including those that instrumentalize religious beliefs to incite hatred and intolerance. They continue to proliferate in many parts of the world, both offline and online. And I urge also all Malaysians to resist the provocations of hate that is often out there in social media platforms, and instead to stand strong in preserving this country's so much admired rich diversity and its tradition of inclusivity and warmth that I know so well from my years of life here.